The Script tab is on the top right of the general editing screen. Inside this tab, you can see the list of all the scripts currently defined in your post processor. When you click any one of them, the editing screen of the scripts are displayed on the bottom left. Monospost Developer uses Lua programming language for scripting. You can find many tutorials and manuals on the web to learn programming with Lua. To define your own script, press Add Script button. Then, give any name you want for your script. When you press the Add button at the bottom of the editing screen, you will finish creating your own script. And your script will be shown in the script list. As you will realize, your script is now empty, as you haven't written any code in it yet. You can delete your script or update it by using these buttons at the bottom. I will delete my script now. As you can see, it is no longer shown in the script list. In the script list, you will see that some scripts have bold fonts and check signs and some don't. Scripts that have bold fonts and check signs are the ones that are currently used by the post processor. Others have been created but not yet used anywhere in the post processor. Then, the question is, where and how to use scripts. In short, you will add your scripts inside events as actions. Let's now see how to use them in two different examples. First example will be a simple one. I will write a text inside first operation using a script. I will press Add Script button to create it. Let's give it a name. I will name it as Test Script. Next, I start writing my script. You can access all methods that can be used in scripts by writing any letter while you are on the script editing screen. You can reach the explanations of all these methods in the Help menu. I will use Write Command method to write a sample text. After I press Add button, my script will be created. You can see my new script in the Script tab. Now, before calling my script inside an event, I will first generate an NC program with default settings. Let's now add our script as an action. I will add my script inside Operation Start event, since I want my script to be called at each operation start. To add my script, I will press the right mouse button on the Actions item inside Event Operation Start. The menu here shows two alternatives. You can add predefined actions using Add from Library, or you can use custom created scripts by selecting them from Script Library. I will select my script now. As you can see, my script is added as an action at the bottom. And now I will regenerate the NC program. Let's compare the two results. As you can see, in the newly created NC program on the right, there is the text I wrote at the beginning of the operation. In this second example, I will add the first tool preparation code just after the last tool call. This way, my ATC arm will be loaded with the first tool before the end of the NC program. So, when I restart the NC program for a new cut, my first tool will be ready on the ATC arm. First I will create a new script, named as First Tool. Now I will create a custom variable to use in my script. I will give the name First Tool Word to my variable. It will be an integer type variable. And its default value will be 0. I will press Add button to finish creating my variable. Let's now go back to the Script tab and open First Tool Script. Now, I will start writing my script inside the Editing tab. First, I will create an if case to find the number of the first tool called in the NC program. These kind of information are stored in predefined variables of our post developer. You can see the list of all these variables by clicking the V letter when you are in the Editing tab. All predefined variables and variables we have created are displayed in this list. The meaning of all these variables are explained in the Help menu. For instance, in our example, when the first tool is called in the NC program, the predefined variable, var state first tool, automatically becomes true, or in other words takes the value 1. Therefore, I will use this variable and check if it is true. Next, I will assign the number of the first tool to the custom variable I just defined. As you will notice, this statement is written inside the if case, therefore will only be processed when first tool is active. You can also see that the active tool number is stored inside the predefined variable var tool number. And what I did is to assign this to my new variable. Then I press Update button to save my changes. Our script is ready now. Now I will use my script inside my post processor. Currently it is created, but not used by the post processor. I can understand that by looking at the script list on the top right. My script doesn't have bold fonts and check sign. Let's use this script now. As I told you before, we will use this script in an event. And the event that we will use this script will be the tool change event. To add my script, I will press the right mouse button on the actions item inside Event Tool Change. The menu here shows two alternatives. You can add predefined actions using Add from Library, or you can use custom created scripts by selecting them from Script Library. I will select my script now. As you can see, my script first tool is added at the bottom as a new action. When I add my script as an action inside Tool Change event, at each tool change, my script will be called. If I forget to add my script here, my script will never be called, and my variable will not be assigned a tool number. Therefore, please be careful and do not miss this step. Now, I will create a new word that uses the custom variable that I've created. I will select my custom variable in my new word. I will only change the format of the word and will add t before its sign. Let's come to the final step now. There is already a last tool command defined here. I will use my new word inside this command. But before adding the tool preparation code, I will first generate an NC program with the current settings. Now I will add my new word just after tool call. And I will regenerate the NC program. Let's compare the two NC programs. This example has two operations and two cutting tools. First operation uses tool 12 and the second one uses tool 11. As you can see, tool 11 is prepared on first operation in both NC programs. Let's now look at the second operation, which is also the last one. As seen here, we successfully added the first tool, tool 12, to the last operation, while the original NC program did not have this tool preparation code.